In a world addicted to noise, clout, and the never-ending hunger for validation, there exists a rare breed of individuals who move in complete silence. They don't post every win, they don't broadcast their goals, and they certainly don't seek permission to be great. These are the silent millionaires, the ones who understand that real success doesn't need to be shouted from rooftops. It doesn't wear flashy chains or scream for likes. It doesn't beg for attention in the form of hollow applause. It just exists, quietly, powerfully, unapologetically. While the world dances for cameras, they're building behind closed doors, stacking not just cash, but character. They've mastered the art of being invisible in a world that worships visibility. These are the people who wake up before the sun, outwork the loudest in the room, and smile when no one's looking because they know they're already winning. They don't need viral moments. They are building generational movements. The truth is, chasing attention is a distraction from achieving greatness. Silent millionaires don't just avoid the spotlight, they outgrow the need for it. They know the spotlight is seductive, but it's also temporary. One minute you're trending, the next you're forgotten. But when you build in silence, when your name becomes synonymous with value, work ethic, and results, you don't need to announce your presence. The world comes looking for you. These people understand that while the crowd is busy entertaining itself, wealth is being transferred in boardrooms. Deals are being signed behind the scenes, and empires are being forged in silence. You see, true wealth doesn't flash, it flows. It flows through discipline, through delayed gratification, through rejection, sacrifice, and countless hours of lonely effort. It's not found in the algorithm, it's built in the process. While others spend their time trying to look successful, silent millionaires spend theirs becoming successful. They are proof that you can be powerful without being popular, that you can win without needing the world to clap for you. The silent millionaire knows that the grind doesn't need an audience. The pain, the sacrifices, the failures, they're all part of the journey that no one else sees. But they don't need to be seen. They just need to be done. Because when the results show up, they're undeniable. You can't fake real success. You can fake a lifestyle online, but you can't fake legacy. And these individuals, they're building legacy in silence. They're not running after applause. They're building foundations so strong that not even storms can shake them. While others seek validation, they seek peace. While others chase quick wins, they chase mastery. That's what makes them different. That's what makes them dangerous. They've trained themselves to love the shadows because they know that's where transformation happens. They know the spotlight is addictive, but it's also a trap. The more you need it, the more you depend on external approval. Silent millionaires are different. They draw their strength from within. They are fueled by purpose, not praise. They don't care who's watching. They care about who they're becoming. And every day, while the world scrolls and compares, they build, they learn, they execute. No audience, no noise, just action. Relentless, consistent, disciplined action. That's the real flex. Not the car, not the clothes, not the followers. The ability to work when no one's clapping, to grow when no one's watching, to grind when no one believes. The silent millionaire doesn't need motivation. They have mission. They don't get high off compliments. They get high off progress. While most are addicted to being seen, they're addicted to becoming better. Every rejection, every loss, every silent night of doubt, they eat it. They turn it into fuel. They're not fragile. They're forged in fire. Don't be fooled by the quiet ones. They're not asleep. They're plotting. They're not behind. They're preparing. They're not invisible. They're inevitable. And when they arrive, they don't ask for permission. They let their results do the talking. So if you're grinding in silence right now, if you're building something that nobody sees, if you're struggling with no support, if you feel like no one claps for you, remember this. You are exactly where power is born, in the quiet, in the discomfort, in the lonely hustle. You are not behind. You are ahead of the noise. Keep going. Keep building. Keep choosing silence over spectacle. Because one day, the same world that overlooked you will be forced to respect you. Not because you screamed for their attention, but because you became undeniable without it. They don't make headlines. They don't post every win. They don't need loud applause to validate their grind. The silent millionaires know something the world is just starting to realize. Quiet consistency outperforms loud potential every single time. In a culture obsessed with virality, clout, and overnight fame, these individuals are flipping the script. Their power? Discipline, discretion, and relentless execution. While others are focused on being seen, they're focused on becoming better. Early mornings, late nights, and thousands of moments behind the curtain. This is where their legacy is forged. They've mastered the art of doing the work without broadcasting every step. And ironically, that's what makes them unstoppable. Because no one can interrupt the plan they don't know exists. They don't chase trends. They build systems. They don't depend on motivation. They rely on structure. To them, wealth isn't about status. It's about freedom. Freedom to wake up when they want, move how they want, and create without restriction. They don't want to be influencers. They want to be in control. That's the real flex. They understand that energy is currency. They invest it wisely. No wasted time arguing online. No ego battles. Just a locked-in focus on what matters. Skills, assets, and long-term leverage. The silent millionaires are the quiet storm, calm on the surface, but powerful beneath. And here's the key. Their silence is strategic. When no one's watching, they learn. When no one's clapping, they still show up. When setbacks come, they pivot, not post. Because their mindset isn't built on validation. It's built on vision. If you're reading this, maybe you feel it too. That tension between proving something to the world and building something for yourself. This chapter is your reminder. You don't have to be loud to be legendary. Let your actions be your voice. Let your results echo louder than your words ever could. There's a rare kind of power in moving silently. Building when no one is watching. Creating when no one is clapping. Silent millionaires understand this deeply. While others waste time chasing approval, they chase mastery. They're not trying to impress. They're trying to improve. Every step, every failure, every long night spent obsessing over the details becomes part of a silent foundation. And that foundation, it's made of unshakable resilience. What you see in public is only the tip of their iceberg. Beneath the surface lies a mountain of grit, sacrifice, and solitude. But they wouldn't trade it for anything. Because in the shadows, they grow free from noise, free from distraction, free from judgment. That's where they gain their edge. They don't announce goals. They accomplish them. They don't scream potential. They deliver results. Every move is calculated. Every risk is considered. While the world is distracted by flash, they're quietly stacking brick by brick. They master the boring, the mundane, the unglamorous routines that no one posts about, but everyone benefits from. They understand that greatness is found in repetition, in consistency, in silence. They aren't allergic to humility. In fact, they wear it like armor, because they know the loudest person in the room is often the weakest one. So they stay low. They let the work speak. Let the numbers tell the story. And when the time comes to reveal what they've built, it's not just impressive, it's undeniable. That's the beauty of shadow work. You emerge not needing permission, not needing praise, just ready to dominate. When the time comes, the silent millionaire doesn't need to explain themselves. Their results echo louder than any introduction ever could. They don't flash watches, they own time. They don't scream legacy, they live it. The world finally sees what they've been building in silence, and suddenly everyone wants to know how they did it. But by then, the blueprint is already old news. They're 10 steps ahead. While others wasted energy proving themselves, the silent few were preparing to dominate. Their calm wasn't weakness, it was calculation. Their absence wasn't retreat, it was strategy. And now, when they rise with proof. Not noise, not hype, just results. Cold, clear, unarguable. That's how real success shows up. Quietly, unstoppable, final. And in that moment, the world learns a hard truth. Those who grind in silence will always win the loudest.